Thank you very much. Managing to be thoughtful and serious as you were and make reference to Bob Marley at the same time. No doubt you had some fun in your group. We're turning now to a more traditional G20 topic, which is banking and insurance. And to start with, we will have Marcus Stein, who will be presenting the output of the banking subcommittee. A bit curious as an introduction to know whether you would embrace what Mr. Ludo said earlier on in your banking industry. The more you share, the more you have. I hope there's something left to share. Oops. Again, the problem. Yeah, thank you. We wanted to summarize, I want to summarize a little bit what we've discussed, and you may remember the overwhelming number of topics I've shown on the first slide 2 days ago. And of course, we had to focus a little bit, and we decided to focus on those topics, or summarize those topics today, where we think we can also make some progress and where we can make some impact. We talked about regaining of trust as one of the basic topics which is necessary to have a stable financial system. We have discussed a lot about trust and how to regain that. We feel that there needs to be a much deeper and longer discussion on lasting cultural change in the industry. That's something, and I come to that in a minute, how we think we can achieve that. We talked about the balancing of shareholders and society's perspectives. That must not be contradictory. It's something where we feel that it's for the long-term benefit of all if we think about financial inclusion. There was a topic we discussed, and Michael actually also alluded to in his opening presentation, that when we achieve financial inclusion, kind of include underprivileged parts of society and bring them into the financial system, that this is the basis for them to grow and get them integrated. Third topic, maybe stating the obvious, but to focus on clients, kind of focus on the client needs, and that's something we can learn basically from companies like Apple and other tech companies. What do? They offer solutions, convenient solutions to their customers, and they don't think in terms of business models in the first place. So they're not kind of caged in, this is a traditional setup and let's try to make that work, but they provide solutions and think then second how they can make money. Fourth topic we discussed quite intensely is the level playing field. It's not only on regulation, but mainly on regulation, but it's important to kind of make sure that we have a fair play in the industry. Going forward, how do we want to kind of achieve a certain impact, or how do we want to drive these topics going forward? What we've done, we've listed kind of 3 themes, 3 topics, and organizations we would like to approach to discuss very specific aspects of what I've just alluded to. First one is KYC process. You probably know that this is something to fight money laundering and financial crime financing. That's something we would like to have a working group with the IIF, which is a big organization in the financial industry, and really focus on what can be done in order to harmonize processes, use technology to do that, and then come back next year and speak about the progress. The other topic I would like to briefly point out is on the inclusion, the last point. The World Bank and the IMF, 2 organizations that think about it, and we thought that the current situation in Europe on refugees is probably a good topic where we should think about financial inclusion as a basis for these people to get into society and make sure that we get them integrated in real life. So that's basically the main points of what we have discussed in the few days. Thank you.